giant's dance, the serpent, the Druids. Okay, here we go, Jeremiah. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O you inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. Jeremiah. Okay, and here we have Michael the Great Prince, Daniel 21, chapter 1, King James Version. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for thy children and thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never been seen before. So I think there they did dannan. There's the Rock of Cashel, see it down here. Now before my ancestor went to the Rock of Cashel and won it from the Vikings, how they got there is because there's no rivers around that area really, so the Vikings travelled by rivers. They must have been in with the dannan because they were Danes. Callahan lashed them over and he was due to marry a Viking girl. He was just about to marry, then he was invited by a sneaky serpent Viking, but he was wired to go and marry a Viking daughter in Dublin. But a lady warned him on the way. She says, "Oh Callahan, I watched you in battle. You ran against the troop like it says in the Bible and lashed them and chopped them all up." Yeah, he was victorious. He was due to marry Siegfried's daughter, the Viking from Dublin. But he was met along the way by a lady and says they were planning to kill him, so it's the same thing that they done to Callahan's ancestors, the sons of Mill. When we came onto the island, he says, "Yeah, welcome to our island. Welcome here, welcome." And then when they got the chance, they murdered them. And they done the off. And they murdered loads of them, and then the ancestors come back and conquered them anyway. There we go. There's why Moses sent my family up to defeat the serpent race. See, Kings of Sitka. He was bit by a poisonous serpent, and here we go, the rest of it. Carried by the boy to asked for the leader Moses. Here we go. And Moses healed him. Man of Yahweh, Almighty Yahweh, Yahweh. There we go. Moses told the boy that his descendants would go to an island with no poisonous serpents. And there they are, Scotia. That's where the name Scotland comes from. My ancestors defeated them when she went to Scotland. Scotia, the serpent, and they fought under the serpent flag because they were a race of, and they are a race of serpents known today as tares. Look, here we go. Alien gods and magic of Ireland, tuath the dannan, not the seed of Abraham. We are not there you go, read about the seed of a proud angel driven forth from heaven. And there you go, the Druids. See them at Giant's Dance, which is called Stonehenge now, to hide the fact that they're here. Now, Irish mythology. Let me see, what am I looking for here? I just want to look to show that the Irish my ancestors drove them underground. There's Valor of the Evil Eye. What am I looking at? No, I want the Milesians. I want the Milesians. That's the dannan. Oh shit. Just disappeared. Oh, here it is. Tuath the dannan. Anyway. the evil serpent race of the tuath of dannan. Most of them were driven underground, but they came back with the Danes. Tried to take out Christianity. Yeah, but they were driven underground by my ancestors. Yeah, they were driven underground. That's what it says. You'll have to look into the mythology, the coming of the Milesians, and you'll see that it's in there. But so here's Esau. Esau was this person here. The calamity of Esau upon them, yeah. And they linked up with the bulls of Bashan. The only place I can see around where it goes underground is this place in Uxbridge. That's like supposed to be a bomb shelter or something. So we have the giant stands, the tuath of dannan, you see them? Let's see what it says about them here. The dragon lords of Anu, look. Fallen angels. History of the red-haired race. Funny enough, the leader of the government in Ireland has red hair. What's his name? What was his name again? Enda Kenny. Do you reckon he's a little priest? Anyway, here we go, yeah? They were alien gods, it says there. Did you read that? They were aliens. I don't believe in aliens. Basically, they're fallen angels, demons. But look, here's loads of pictures they took in Dublin. This is the central bank. This one here, look, and there's Grays. That's up Belfast. All of this stuff. I'll go through it and explain this briefly. This is the central bank. That's a joint air vent there. That's an air vent pumping now. Hot air, and that's one pumping, and all around this is air vents. Across the road is all old banks which have loads of stuff underground. So you see around the back here, every night the banks feed all the homeless people that they've driven from their homes in here. Yeah, that's what they do. And they glow from this camera up the top. See the camera up there? They look at the handiwork, the tuath of dannan, the usurpers, tuath of dannan, apartheid government. And then Michael the Great Prince is gonna fuck them up so badly they won't know their ass from their elbow. And what is next? That's what they look like, the tuath of dannan. Look, hideous monsters. Balor of the evil eye. Baal, they worship Baal. Now, King Callahan had to fight the Vikings to get the rocket castle, the rock and the high tower, the rock and the high tower. Castle, the rocket castle. It's high. See, the rocket castle is up in the air. The rocket castle is up high where they live down under the ground. They used to have Callahan's ball. They used to rock into the night. The King Callahan's ball, you know, for rides, you know, for bling, it was the thing. They jump around the music and sing, yeah, sing, yeah, bling, you know, I jump around cause music made me ting. Said I made me feel high like a bird on a wing, I wanna sing. Who's these MCs jumping on the mic with no price? You know that's not right. You know that's not bling. That's not a dumb thing. Who gave these MCs permission to sing, permission to teach, permission to preach? Where's the breach? There's the Rock of Cashel there. See photos of the Rock of Cashel, the rock and the high tower. Look. How did the Vikings get that place? Because it was probably handed to them by the dannan, like they do to this very day, handing everything over to the foreigners, the dannan, breed serpent race. Flee ye, turn ye back, dwell thee, bo inhabitants of the Dan, for I will bring calamity of Esau upon him. In the time I will visit him. Aye. Blaze like fire. So where was I? Let me go back here. And show you. Right, that's one, right? These are all pictures taken in Ireland. That's an underground facility of the bank, the metal workers. There's a grey alien, someone bound down beside the grey alien. This is Belfast. Now remember who the dannan are. There's now this is across the road from that grey alien, ruled by the gods. Wise conduct is the key to happiness, always and forever. Them God always refers to them in the Bible. Look, she has her left hand up. They are children of the goddess Danu. This is the bar. This is the bar. The bar in Belfast, up by the river. There's a giant with his left hand up, see him? The giant, man, that's in Dublin. There's an elongated skull inside a college in Thomas Street, where they have the plough outside. They value above all the sun and the plough. This is the tuath of dannan, and this is what it says about them. And look, it looks a bit like the skull in Nefertiti or Akhenaten. The sun worship pagan god and stuff like that. There's a joint. See that joint is in Abercrombie and Finch. See them? That used to be a bank. So see where I'm standing here? Underneath me there's a whole subterranean network of vaults and safes and whatever else. There's that alien again. And over there in the corner right here where the arrow is, the big statue of Zeus surrounded by serpents. I don't know why I've lost that, but that's what you're looking at, the tuath of dannan. And there's another one, look, a giant. And there's leprechauns next to me, and down in the bottom corner here is the bull. The leprechauns linked up with the bulls of Bashan. Yeah, and there's a giant's t-shirt up on the wall. In Belfast, there's that's across the road, and you see up here, look, the hands giving them a lift up. They're helping them up from under the ground. Where's it gone? There, look. See? Helping hand for the Alice Ale Aldgate. And across the road from that is all grey aliens. Up above on top of the roof is discs, flying saucer discs. It says in the thing that when they tuath of dannan. Hold on, let me just show you that. That's a subway calf pointing to an underground. There's vaults under there, the downstairs nightclub, and a giant's coming up out of the ground from hibernation, probably. What have I got here? There's another subway pointing at a giant's doorway. Looking that's straight across the road from those pictures I just showed you. It's called St. George's Market. It's a fish market. It hides a stench. And there's the Irish Citizens Army, the plough, and the left red hand, not the right red hand, of Callahan. There's the awakening. There's little tiny people and giants coming up, spiraling up from under the ground. There's a giant air vent. Now remember, my ancestors drove them underground. They're underground dwellers. Dwell deep. There, look at that. There's an air vent across McGuinness's. There we go. This is what it says about them. They are, hold on, let me get this, I'll pause it. Adept in the art of metal work. Adept in the knowledge of poetry, healing, magic, black magic, warfare. They prized above all the hazel, the plough, and the sun. Pagan sun worship, they were children of the gods. So they're to tell you they're nothing to do with, they don't believe in our God, they don't worship our God, they can't have peace with our God. They prey upon the children, they eat my children like bread. They says, they eat my children like bread. They never call upon God. There you go, there's one of the gods with the plough. The god men of Era, the dannan, the 1916 Ishtar uprising. There's loads of missing children, and then all around the far side of that border, there's more missing children in the Temple of the Bull, Temple Bar. There's a giant coming up from under the ground, smashing it up in Trinity College, and then right next to Trinity College, events going under the ground. There's the Bulls of Bashan. The Bulls of Bashan, the spiritual enemies of Christ, remnant of the giant. There's a mini giant dance at the IFSC house. That's where the Bulls of Bashan are. And there's a giant's meat cleaver. Nearly the same size as them girls. Look at the size of them girls and look at the size of the giant's meat cleaver for chopping up people and eating them like bread and never calling upon God. There's another bull. Yeah. And we're back here. Well, there you go.